In the heart of ancient Persia, where the sun kissed the arid earth,
and legends whispered through the winds, there ruled a king named Azar.
his crown weighed heavy upon his brow, for his kingdom suffered a parched land, crops withered, and bellies hollow. The people, their eyes etched with desperation, clung to hope like fragile threads.
It was in these dire times that the tales of the wizard Kiri danced around campfires. Kiri, they said, appeared when the moon was veiled, offering cryptic advice and glimpses into the unseen.
Some claimed he was a sage.
Others, a phantom born of moonbeams. But all agreed on one thing. Kiri held the answers to life's deepest mysteries.
King Azar, desperate for salvation, summoned his viziers and issued a proclamation.
His voice echoed through the palace halls, reaching every corner of the realm. Whosoever reveals the whereabouts of the elusive wizard Kiri shall be rewarded with 1,000 tumens of fortune that could mend broken lives.
The city square buzzed with anticipation.
From beggars to scholars, they stepped forward, eyes aflame with determination. Among them stood a man named Jalal, his tattered cloak clinging to bony shoulders. Jalal was no noble, no scholar.
He was a weaver, his fingers skilled in threading stories into silk.
Yet fate had woven him into this tapestry of hope.
Jalal raised his trembling hand.
"I will find the wizard Kiri," he declared, his voice cracking like parched earth.
"Though it may take 40 days, I shall unravel the moon's secrets." The king, intrigued by this unlikely contender, agreed.
But he added a grim caveat. "Should you fail, your head shall adorn the palace gates."
Jalal returned to his humble Abadir mud brick dwelling where shadows clung to corners.
His wife, Lala, wept silently. She knew the weight of his promised executioner's blade awaited him like a hungry beast.
Each dawn, Jalal ventured into the wilderness.
He climbed jagged peaks, crossed scorching deserts, and slept beneath star-stitched skies. He questioned nomads, consulted mystics, and listened to the wind's ancient laments. Yet Kiri remained elusive, a wisp of smoke slipping through his grasp. As the 40th day approached, Jalal's bones ached, and his spirit waned.
He stood atop a cliff, gazing at the horizon where the sun dipped into oblivion. K.H. said, H. whispered, Arvel Yusuf. And then, as if the universe conspired, an old man appeared, a figure draped in twilight. His eyes held galaxies, and his voice carried the weight of forgotten empires.
"Jalal," he said, "you seek the usable, yet you've woven honesty into your quest."
Jalal fell to his knees.
"Are you Kiri?" The old man chuckled.
"Perhaps.
But know this, honesty and determination can alter destiny. Return to the king, for your fate has twisted like a river seeking its course."
And so, Jalal descended the cliff, his heart a tempest of wonder.
He faced the king who awaited him with bated breath.
"Kiri is not here," Jalal confessed.
"I renounce my life willingly."
The king, torn between duty and curiosity, consulted his viziers. The fourth vizier, a man with silvered temples, spoke. "O king, this man played fairly. He returned as promised, knowing he faced death."
And thus, Jalal's life was spared. Instead of the executioner's blade, he received a village, fertile lands, and 1,000 tumens. Lala wept again, but this time, tears of joy.
Jalal realized that sometimes, even in the darkest of quests, honesty and perseverance
could twist fate's threads into unexpected blessings.
The village bestowed upon Jalal was nestled between rolling hills, where wildflowers painted the landscape in hues of saffron and indigo. The villagers welcomed him with open arms, their eyes filled with curiosity and reverence.
They whispered tales of his encounter with the old Manthi one who brought the wisdom of ages.
Jalal, now a landowner, wandered through the fields.
His fingers brushed against wheat stalks, and he marveled at the transformation. The earth yielded abundance, as if it recognized his honesty.
Lala, her eyes still swollen from tears, stood by his side. "We are blessed," she murmured, her voice a fragile melody.
"But blessings often come with trials."
One day, as Jalal tended to his crops, a stranger Aravida man cloaked in mystery. His eyes held secrets, and his words danced like fireflies in the dusk.
"Jalal," he said, "you seek Kiri, yet you've found something greater."
Jalal frowned. "Who are you?"
The stranger chuckled.
"Call me Rashid. I am a wanderer, a seeker of truths. Kiri, my friend, is not a man but a conception embodiment of life's twists."
Jalal's brow furrowed.
What do you mean?
Your quest, Rashid said, was not for a person but for purpose.
You sought answers, and in your honesty, you discovered the heart of existence.
As days turned into weeks, Rashid became Jalal's confidant. They sat beneath the ancient banyan tree, its roots digging into stories buried deep.
Rashid spoke of rivers that flowed backward, of stars that whispered forgotten names.
Life, he said, is a tapestry woven by unseen hands.
Each threadpane, joy, love holds a purpose. Jalal pondered. And Kiri, Rashid replied, is the weaver.
He unravels destinies, stitches together chance encounters.
But he is not separate from us. He resides in every twist, every choice.
One moonless night, Rashid revealed a secret.
Jalal, your honesty altered fate.
But now, a greater test awaits.
The king's daughter, Parisa, is cursed.
Her laughter echoes like a broken melody, and her eyes hold storms. Only you can lift the curse.
Jalal hesitated. Why?
Because, Rashid said, you understand the dance of threads.
Seek the golden lotus atop Mount Zephyr.
Pluck ILS tails, and Perius Hall be free.
And so, Jalal embarked on a treacherous journey.
He climbed icy peaks, where winds whispered forgotten lullabies. He faced avalanches, hunger, and solitude. Yet, the thought of Parisa's laughter kept him warm.
At the summit, he found the golden lotus, a flower of ethereal beauty.
Its petals shimmered like moonlight on snow.
Jalal plucked them,
their touch searing his skin.
As he descended, the world shifted. Time bent, and he stood before Parisa, her eyes wide with wonder.
He placed the petals in her palm.
Laughter, he whispered, is life's true magic.
Parisa's laughter echoed a melody reborn. The curse shattered, and the kingdom rejoiced. Jalal, weary yet fulfilled, returned to Lala.
Rashid, the wanderer, vanished like mist. And so, Jalal learned that twists of fate were not mere happenstance.
They were cosily threads he wove into his own tapestry. Honesty had led him here, but love had set him free.
Moral of the story.
Honesty and perseverance can turn the darkest of fates into unexpected blessings. But love can unravel curses and weave new beginnings.